Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I just have a quick little project share that I want to share with you guys. I was working on it today. So let's just say this is gonna conclude the snap button and the laminating. I have snap buttoned and laminated so much stuff over the last couple of weeks just because, I wanted to think of some stuff to do when I saw the new pink laminator that came out, and the snap buttons that Erica and Happy Mail Queen showed like 2 months ago. So we all went out and bought it. So I just wanted to come up with some cool ideas and ways to use it and justify the purchase. So anyways, I'm going to show you a couple of cards that I made. So the paper lines that I did use are the Simple Vintage Garden, which I picked up this collection from Nurse Tara's store, which is Urban Gems. So I haven't had a chance to play around with this, so I used that. And then I also just recently got this She's Magic Dear Lizzie paper collection, which I absolutely love. So I wanted to use this one as well since I recently purchased it. So last night I was Skyping with Anna and she was showing me some cards that she had done on acetate. And I was like, ooh, great idea. And I wanted to see if I can recreate, or not recreate what she did, but come up with a way to use the laminated sequins that I've been doing on so many of my videos. So let me just jump right in here and show you what I created. So here's the first card that I did, which I love. This is using the She's Magic. So here's the back and the front, and obviously the front portion of that is made out of the lamination paper and I put some hot pink sequins in there. So everything that you see is from the collection. So I just and you guys, I got inspiration for this style of card from Pinterest. I hardly ever watch tutorials. I just try to figure it out on my own. So I just came up with this idea, in which I've seen this before in the past and from other crafters, but I don't think I've ever seen a tutorial. But this is what I came up with. So I just, cut my paper. Now this paper is single-sided. So when I cut it, I also cut a strip that would go in the front, so to cover it up so that it wouldn't be white. And then I just folded it over and I just attached my lamination paper. So underneath, there's a strip of paper here, to cover it up. And then I did that on the bottom as well. So there's a strip there and a strip in the front. And I just added one of my cute little fun bows on there in the corner. This is from the collection, the little bird. And then I also added this from the chipboard stickers that come with this collection. But I love how it came out. How cute is that to give somebody, and it's laminated and has all the cute little sequins in there. So that's the first one that I did. Then I did one more that's like that. And I used this cute little rosette that I picked up from AliExpress some time ago. So I like big mamma jamma things. So I made a pretty big rosette. It actually should be longer than this, but I cut off the bottom part just to make it so that the petals, or whatever you want to call it, are only like 2 inches. Normally it would be 3 inches, but I just made them a little shorter. And then I just layered some of all those chipboard and ephemera pieces that came from the She's Magic. And some of them I did put up on some foam tape just to give it a little dimension. And I also put some flat back gems in various places. And because I wanted to make 2 cards because, I did a whole lamination sheet. So one was enough to create this 2 cards. I did put a word down there that, again, is from the collection as well, which is a chipboard sticker. And then I did the same thing and I added, it's like this was perfectly made for this because there's a whole bunch of these larger pieces that have sentiments on it. And then I just added that to the center and I love it, as you can see it from the outside as well. So fun and so cute. So that's the second one that I did. And then I've been wanting to try a Frank Garcia style card. Anna's been making some beautiful ones with his kits, and plus he shows some of his cards, you know, on Instagram, and he just is a really good card maker. So this is the one that I made with the vintage garden paper. So I absolutely love how it came out. Now, normally he does pearl dots, but at the time, I just went out and bought some new liquid pearls. Mine was old, so I wasn't able to use it. So Anna had suggested that I do some strung beads instead of like the pearl dots that he does on all the layers. So this puppy is super heavy. I used 110-pound cardstock for the base, and then I layered like 5 pieces of paper from that vintage garden on here, and they are all separated by foam tape. And then I didn't put the pearls on every level, so I just did it on this one, and then this one that's closest to the top page. This die was gifted to me from Anna in one of our swaps, or for my birthday. I can't remember which one, but it was a gift from her. And then she also made me some of these paper hugs because I refused to spend $20 on a die. But anyways, she die cut a whole bunch of them for me. So I found one that matched what I was working with. And then these are, of course, some various roses that I've picked up over the years. And I did go ahead and use some glitterific on them to give them a little bit of sparkle. And then I put some various little bling pieces. These are some Satin crystals that are from Prima. I think this goes with the, whatever that cotton candy one that came out. I never bought the collection, but I wanted these crystals. So Anna had picked those up for me and shipped those to me. And then I just laid another piece of that vintage garden in here. And then I put a piece of the white cardstock on top of that. So I am loving these cards, and I love making cards. It's always been very fun for me to do, and it's relaxing, and it helps me get my creativeness going. So the last thing that I made with a little bit of the leftovers from this paper that I laminated, I just made some pinwheels. And what I did, you guys, I used a snap button. See, there's a snap button on there. And what's so cool about this is it actually moves. Woohoo! So that's so super cute. And I just did that with the scraps that was left over from when I laminated the sheet. So loving that. I just made a couple of them. And that's a snap button as well. And then here's the last one. I've made these tons of times, but sometimes when you use like anything other than paper, it can come apart, because I've tried it with whatever that jelly kind of paper is. I can't even think of the word I'm trying to say. You guys know what it is. And it usually has like stars or cute little things in it. I've tried it and it comes apart. By using a snap button, I know that it's secure. It won't, you know, the tails won't pop up and it won't come apart. So that's what I did with the scraps. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. Take a look at the cards that I created. I will see you guys all very soon. I'm working on a couple different swaps, so you'll see some projects from me here soon. So I'll talk to you guys soon. You guys have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.